one question that I was actually recently asked by a few parents, and I don't know if it's because of games kids are watching or playing or whatever, but it was like, what does my child do if they're choked? They were choked at school, someone grabbed them on the throat and they didn't know what to do. And I was like, whoa, okay, that's not something that I normally would have taught to beginners, but I mean, if it's happening and it's something regular, it's probably good for them to have some sort of understanding about how to defend that or get out of it and make themselves feel safe in that situation. So that's something I teach all my beginners. If they're grabbed on the throat, one hand, two hands, chokes, holds, different things like that. Everything that I teach my kids is around practical situations that they're going to come across in school situations, down the street, if they're approached by someone and they feel uncomfortable, practical ways to actually use the information. And this is one of my gripes with karate schools, especially the last one that I was at, is they'd have their kids doing massive emphasis on like kata and learning forms. And I mean, it is brilliant. I'm a massive fan of kata. I'm very good at it myself. I've trained world champions in that field. I really love it. But what I don't love, if you've given someone a black belt for being really, really good in kata, and then they're approached or assaulted by someone and they've got no idea what to do. But they might have all these trophies and accolades in this field, which is cool, it looks good, but if you can't actually practically use it, it's not much use, right? My philosophy is making sure that the kids know how to actually practically use it. When they get a little bit older, or if they're more inclined to learning the katas and the movements, they like those sorts of flows, that's sweet. I love doing it as well, and I think it's really, really important if you're getting further into the art. I think when you're young, though, it's very important that you just understand how to actually use it. So that's what I teach. Practical things like if they're grabbed on the neck, if they're grabbed on the wrist, if they're grabbed on the shoulders, any of those sorts of things where they're being grabbed and held and generally they'd feel really uncomfortable because they don't know what to do. So I make sure that the kids know how to actually use this stuff.